Ladies and gentlemen. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. I am your host, Mr.A. Boom, knocking out some more post-fight recaps. Thank you for your time and support. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some boxing. This is a post-fight recap of the WBA Super Featherweight, World Super Featherweight Female Championship between Choi Young Mai. She defended her belt, defeated Jessica Gonzalez due to a technical decision in the sixth round. This fight caught me by surprise, very surprising. In my breakdown prediction, I said if Jessica has any chance of winning this fight, she's just going to have to rush Choi and make her fight at a faster pace. And sure enough, that's exactly what Jessica did. Because I had the fight going until the sixth round. I had Jessica winning round 2 and 4, and obviously 1, 3, and 5 were for Choi. Now, Choi, I don't know what was wrong. Like her entrance was a little long to get started. She seemed a little. She's always happy. She's not happy, but she seems always to be smiling. And it just seems she took a long time to get started in this fight. She didn't get started until almost round 3, 4 even. Because at the end of round 1, she's in there laughing in the corner like, what is this girl doing to me? Like, she's just rushing and she's like, Choi was holding a lot. Choi held a lot. Yeah, Jessica was bombarding her, so she just grabbed her. But not only was she kind of holding her, she did a couple little light punches, but they're little punches to the back. Referee never gave her no warning like that. And I like Choi a lot. I think she's a pretty, very entertaining fighter actually. But I was just I was taken back on how she just couldn't perform as I thought she would. Like I said, Jessica pressured the hell out of her, and Choi didn't really get started until maybe third, fourth round when she really started doing some back foot fighting. Then she was just able to start picking Jessica off. But at the first round, they're in the center of the ring. There's just going back and forth, jabbing, getting foot control, doing the whole thing. Jessica's eating right, but at the same time, she is landing some decent body work, underneath the whole thing. Like I said, you might not be able to see it instantly, but there definitely was body work being landed, a lot of it, and that could be one reason why Choi was just holding and not moving much. The round 2 comes out. Oh, but right before the bell, there's a 20 seconds of exchange and a good right hand right before the bell for Choi. Probably gave her the round. And round 2 was a rough start, man. These just holding, Choi was just headlocking, holding. It was really it really wasn't much action. Like Jessica was pressing it, throwing some wild little punches, hitting her in the just rabbit punching to the body, nothing too serious. But Choi was just holding. So basically, due to the fact that Choi was holding and not throwing much, the action was being delivered by Jessica. It wasn't dominating action, but the fact of holding and Jessica putting forth the action, I gave the round 2 to Jessica. Round 3 comes out. At the 140, Jessica doing more to the body. A nice 1-2 for Choi. A little combo after that, like a 1-2, a little combo. About 50 seconds left. 2 little check hooks for Choi. Nice ones, and a 1-2, and then right before the bell again, another little right hand. But all within that, Jessica is still doing body work, rushing her. She's getting held, more body work, occasionally right hands by Jessica. Round 3 could have been a toss-up round, but those check left hooks by Choi and just the cleaner punches, like I said, there's a lot of body work going on for Jessica just in that round. I gave that round to Choi. And round 4 comes out, more of the same thing of round 2. You know, Choi is doing a decent, very good back foot fight because Jessica just coming in. Choi is just she's actually starting to turn up the pace. Like, this girl's rushing me way too much. So she's sitting there just fighting, boom, 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 just fighting her. But when she was fighting, uh, when she tried to fight Jessica, Jessica was able to land a lot of shots on her. I think she went into this fight a little because I thought she had just blow right through Jessica. I really did. I thought she just back foot fight her, pick her spots, slide to the side, and outbox her. And I think in her mind, she probably took Jessica a little light, and Jessica just came out the gate with some force. So I gave round four to Jessica for the same reason of round two. Troy was doing some good landing in there, but too much holding compared to the action Jessica was putting forward. All that little rabbit punching in the body, a couple rights landing, but just too much holding. And then round five comes. This when I think Troy finally starts to wake up. And it's like, dude, this girl's hitting me to the body. She's rushing me. And then she just started back foot and just doubling up. She'd uppercut her while she's backing up. Jessica's rushing in. She's just letting her rush in, just hitting her, boom, 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 basically backing up all the way to the ropes, and she held again. It was a dirty inside fight, because like I said, the whole fight, Troy was holding her, kind of little soft punches to their back, a little tap to their head, doing some dirty stuff. These Asian, I'm noticing, from what I've seen, Asian female boxing, they have so much grit. Between Choi and my other favorite one, Zhang Joy Chai, those two girls be going dirty. They be hitting like behind the head, pushing you, just showing you up. Those two girls are dirty, man. Dirty in a good gritty way in boxing. But Troy was taking it kind of almost borderline last night. She like hit behind the head, punch in the back, and then round five, Jessica was just getting tired of us. So she start mushing Troy like this. Troy start mushing her. That's all they kept doing. Just boxing glove, just mushing each other. It was getting dirty, and the referee never gave no warning. All they kept doing was just face smashing. But Jessica was doing her little body work. But it was at round five, I think, when Troy started waking up like, this girl's face smashing me. I'm gonna start boxing the hell out of her. And I gave that round to Troy. She was able to that was the first time she was able actually to handle the rush and pick it off without just immediately holding. And then round six came. Troy threw a right hand, and and Jessica was coming in. A good old forehead smash. And I've seen some nasty cuts. Like Klitschko and Joshua, they had a nasty cut. But this was strictly forehead. Just a nice gash. It was a good gash, like no eyeball, no nothing. A forehead, and a gash. A good one, man. And the referee the doctor was trying to, I never seen a doctor so clean. He had his little tray, dabbing at it. Nah, they stopped that. And like that, even when they stopped it, and Jessica just like dripping, just like drip. It was a nasty gash. So that fight definitely is gonna get a rematch. Jessica came out, shocked me with the performance she did, and we're gonna have to see if Choi could adjust and make a better game plan, or at least take it this next fight a little more serious, because it has to be a rematch for the WBA super featherweight female strap. Jessica came out like a bat out of hell, trying to beat her to the body, and Choi was holding her own, winning the fight, but not at championship level. But hey, all champions make adjustments, and she did. And I believe she was starting to make an adjustment to start to dominate. But the headbutt, and just all she has to do is just probably fire the right hand and to keep her turning. But like I said, she just didn't look at her best. Like I said, it looked like she kind of took Jessica for granted. Like I said, Jessica was normally like a back foot type counter puncher, and Jessica just came straight at her, straight at her. I think Jessica knew, I can't box this lady. There's no way in hell I could sit here and fight a slow fight with Choi. She's gonna outbox me, so I'm just gonna rush her and make her. And I said the only way Jessica could win, to rush her and make her fight fast, and hopefully some mistakes happen. And they were happening. Jessica was beating the hell out that body. But a quick post-fight recap. Fight was Choi Young-mi. Choi Young-mi retains her WBA super featherweight title with a 6-round technical decision due to a nasty gash on the headbutt with Jessica Gonzalez. Jessica came out, made Choi fight at a faster pace. A lot of holding. Need a new adaptation and be more serious in the gym. Mr.A saying thank you for your time and support. I'm out of here.